What personality trait helped you most as a pimp?
What personality? Well, I always been a ladies' man. You know, I always was a charmer. You know, I can charm any chick. You know, if I can stop any chick. You know, I'll tell you a story. I was up there by the Chinese Theater. You know, I just came back and I seen this Caucasian lady all dressed in white walking down Sunset. Okay, right there by, no, Hollywood Boulevard, right by Chinese. And I stopped the car and went around in this little alley right there, you know, before you get to the Chinese Theater, you know. So I came around, just before she crossed that alley, I pulled up, I blocked off, I said, baby. She said, what? I said, here's your car. This is your car here. She said, what you mean? I said, it's all white, red inside. This car came for you. And she was so fascinated. I said, get in. Spin around, she got in the car. And come to find out, we rode and talked. Come to find out, she was O.J. Reynolds, Tobacco King, was his granddaughter. You know, and we talked, you know, and I found that out, you know. I told her, have a good day, you know.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Slim Ernie, and today I'm here with another video. Today we'll be starting off my van life, which already started, but I'm just making a video now about it. Right now we are in Ohio. We got here last night, you dig, and things are running pretty smooth. We are on our way to California, right? And if you don't know, I'm from New Jersey, right? So we started off in New Jersey about what day? Probably I don't remember. But a couple days ago, we started in New Jersey. We was in Pennsylvania last night, and now we are in Ohio. You dig? Now there's really nothing to really. I mean, I did make a video. I may post it. I don't know. I just didn't really like the video like this, so I may fuck around and post that bitch. I'ma just probably do that, right? Anyways, so yeah. So what's the goal here? So the goal is to just travel around, make money, and to keep on traveling. You must be able to move around. You can never put yourself in a situation of quicksand. I realize when I'm talking to people, there's a lot of people, they put their life in quicksand. They never really think about if something bad will happen. What's my plan? A, B, C, D, and E, F, G. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people just stick with plan A. And when plan A don't work, they don't know what to do after that. You have to know what to do when situations don't go as planned. Luckily for me, when I was younger, you know, I don't know if I talked about it before in videos, but I used to study or do research on, I'm not going to say study like I was really sitting there like studying, I know all the people and stuff like that. I'm not going to say that. Like glossing over, I would say that. That's what I was doing with the learning. But I used to learn about war, you know, conquerors, pirates, Vikings, you know, warlords, you know, these type of people, right? And what you learn is these people are insane, and you have to be able to leave if they invade your area, you dig? And they do that many different ways. The best wars are played with the least amount of bloodshed, least amount of people knowing that it is happening, but it already happened, you dig? So we're doing that, and we always out here trying to catch a bitch. We always trying to do that. I was talking to some chick, not even like an hour or two ago. I met her at the park. She's on my TikTok. We was sitting there chopping it up. Follow my TikTok, Slim Ernie 0. That's the TikTok name. Anyways, we was sitting there chopping it up. You know, she's getting divorced and blase blase. You know, me, I didn't push anything on her. You dig? Like when I'm out, right, and I'm talking to a chick, you know, since I'm living in a van, I don't ask bitches for sex. What I ask for is us to be friends. That's what I ask for. Because if a lot of here's the games, here's some game that I use, right? Is I don't talk about sex. I don't talk about those things when I'm with the chick. I really try to get to know the bitch. You dig what I'm saying? And then she's like, I really see this guy as a friend, and I can, talk to him and this and that, and be comfortable with him. He motivates me, saying, go to the gym and I look good and this and that. He's being kind, but he's not being pushy, And that's the whole thing is you can't be pushy when you're talking to a bitch. Relax, be cool, act like you already get bitches. Like, we're just having a conversation here. You dig me or not? It's up to you. You dig? I think you'd be a fool not to dig with someone like me. You dig? But I digress. So we're sitting there just chopping up, having conversation. Nothing too crazy. You dig what I'm saying? But you never know what happens later on. Cause sometimes when you give a chick some game, you gotta let it relax. She just met you. You dig what I'm saying? So, and she's going through the divorce and stuff like that. So I know her mind is occupied on different things. And I didn't tell her what her boyfriend did was wrong. That was the thing is, don't sit there and say bash her boyfriend. Right? If a chick ever come to you trying to bash and shit like that, just say, yeah, I understand, but is a lot of people wrong for cheating? He probably just like a lot of females. He's probably just a lover boy. He just likes females. One just isn't enough for him. It's nothing personal. You dig? And some people, their whole goal is to just, throughout life, is just have sex with as many women as possible. That's their goal. Other people have different goals. I told her my goal. I'm like, my goal isn't to sleep with a whole bunch of chicks. My goal is conquering. My goal is global, I would say domination, but global moving around. My goal is freedom. So the things that I would do, other people wouldn't do. And the things that other people would do, I would not do, because my goal is set on being free. I don't want to sit there and just have sex with that chick. No, I want us to be cool, be friends. Hey, I make some dinner. You want some dinner? Or, oh, I got a place to stay, you can always lay your head here, shit like that. Not just want the coochie. If a chick invites you over, here's the thing is, I think long term when I'm talking to chicks, right? So I don't think about just getting coochie. That's it. If you just getting coochie, then she's gonna say, oh, we can just have sex, boom, and that's it. She ain't gonna get you no money. She ain't gonna try to make sure you straight. She ain't gonna do none of that. You dig? So try to play the long game when talking to chicks. Play the long game. Don't play the short game. Now, when I'm on Facebook dating, I play the quick game. But as far as like when I'm actually out talking to bitches, which I enjoy more than Facebook. But Facebook is just so convenient that I just use it. You dig what I'm saying? But anyways, so that's the whole game plan is, being, just moving around, seeing different things, I don't go to like parks and stuff like that. Not parks, I don't go to clubs, as I'm gonna say. I go to parks. I'm in a park right now. But yeah, that's why I usually spend my time. And I was telling her, she was like, oh, well, you like going out, this and that? And I was telling her, I'm like, I really don't like going out. Like, if you catch me, I'm really gonna, be at the park, watching some birds or like something cool, calm, collective, And here's the thing is, it's so crazy, right? I always meet somebody on Sunday at the park, right? And I always feel as though like I'm always just giving game on Sunday. Like, that's why I like going to, and it's so funny when I seen her, like she was like this, like her head was down and like she looked a little sad. But I seen she was the closest chick to me. There was another chick farther away, but I didn't feel like walking over there. And I say, yo, you doing anything, blase? Just kept it clean, kept it simple. And I said, yo, I'm selling these hats, which if you don't have the hat now, get the hat now. Lover boy hat, get the hat. This is a game changer. If you actually, trying to actually talk to chicks, like, you have to lower their guard as much as possible. And here's the thing is, you don't want to look like SpongeBob, If you're like an aggressive looking kind of guy, then wearing a lover boy hat will set the mood. Because some people, they look too aggressive for the female to be comfortable with them, So if you're trying to have like a little middle ground, or you know, you just like the lover boy hat, you know, the lover boy hat. I mean, I wear it. Shit, it worked for me. You dig what I'm saying? They usually laugh, they usually smile and shit when I say it's a lover boy. She's like, oh, you're a lover boy, this and that. But anyways, so we just sitting there just chopping it up, and I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, so yeah, you want to be talking to females in a very calm, collective way. You know, don't pitch your intention straightforward. Like, are you? Because I didn't ask if she was single or anything. She just told me that she's going through that situation. I asked her, I'm like, yo, can we take a picture for this half of my brand, blah blah blah. She like, oh yeah, sure, but she wanted to sit. We started talking, and then she started getting into the whole thing that she's going through. Oh yeah, so anyways, on Sundays, yes, I'm usually always church. Like, I feel like I'm the church when I'm talking to people. Like, people are like, they always searching for the game, and I'm dressing pretty sexy, pretty nice. So people, they feel comfortable, you know, tell me their deepest, darkest secrets, and I'm willing to sit there and listen and give game. Now, I always tell people, I'm like, you can do whatever you want. It's your reality, you know, but what's your goal here? Is your goal to just sit there and just be sad, or you got goals to, you know, and I'll be, one thing I told her, right, I'll tell y'all this is, I'm like, you know, life is like I like going to the park because I look at trees, you know, and as a tree, the tree is going to keep on growing. You know, it doesn't matter if a branch fall off or the leaves fall, the seasons, the tree is going to keep on growing. To be a tree, don't sit there and one branch fall and you about to fucking, the whole tree going down because of one branch. No, fucking keep on going, keep on growing. I'm like, is your life, I'm like, and I told him, like, is your life going to get better? I'm like, is your life going to get better? Like, this is a situation that just occurred, you know, but your life got to be getting better. It don't matter what's happening. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the season, it's just a hard season. Damn. Shit happened. You got to keep on going. You dig what I'm saying? Like, don't let that small shit, and people be always getting upset when people are cheating and stuff like that. Yeah, I get it. Common thing. Here's the thing is, a lot of people, they haven't, two things. A lot of people haven't conquered their desires, which takes a lot, which I told her, I'm like, well, not everyone conquers their desires. Some people, their desire controls them. It's nothing personal. Their desire just controls them. And some people are just bored. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I always tell people, I'm like, you can have sex with 100 different chicks. All coochie's the same. You buzzing that nut is going to be the same. Like, we may think it's different between good coochie, bad coochie, good sex, trash sex. At the end of the day, all that shit's the same. It's all a mental game. You dig what I'm saying? Like, when I was younger, yeah, fuck bitches, get money. I always played by that mantra growing up. Like, yeah, I'm just going to fuck bitches, just get some money. That's the only thing I'm going to do. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't see anything else to do. But then when you start fucking a whole bunch of chicks, like, you don't have to, like, my body count isn't 100. It's probably at least, like, in the 30s, 40s, somewhere around there. You know, it didn't even hit 50. You know, I could see later on in life it is probably going to hit 50. But it's like, I was never, like, I'm not going to say satisfied, but you don't really get satisfied. You know, you look for other things. Like, right now in my life, like, I look for different things that I did when I was younger. You did what I'm saying? When I was talking to chicks, like, now, like I told y'all before, like, shit, is this bitch going to help me? You did, even though I was always on that type of time. But now, like, I'm more, like, stamped on that. Like, now, like, fuck, like, what are we going to do? You know, like, we're going to sit there and just fuck. Like, that shit's kind of shit. Like, at least make me some dinner. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I be getting bougier and bougier by the time he hitting, like, you know, but it is what it is. You know, I like it, you know. And I got a special gift for y'all, which is I got a cat. Yeah, I got a cat. Her name is Trixie. She's 9. And right now she is in hiding. She has her little hut thing that she got, a little donut thing that she usually just chills in. Right, really, really pretty cat. She's black and brown, and she, like, you know what's so funny is, I always have an idea how things are gonna work out. Oh yeah, when I get this cat, you know, we're gonna be walking around, and she's gonna be an outdoor cat, and you know, I'm gonna force her to be outside and this and that. But then I realized as I got the cat, which is she does the complete opposite of what I thought, right? She doesn't come out during the day. I'm thinking she eats 3 or 4 times a day. She only eats 1 time a day. You dig? And when she does come out, even if I get near her or like I'm moving around, she just runs back in the hut. Like, she doesn't do anything that... Now, yeah, sometimes, you know, she may sit there and look at me and stuff like that. But as far as her being, like, super friendly, even though I told myself I didn't want a cat that was super friendly. Reason being is because I'm always working. I'm always trying to figure some stuff out. So I can't have something jumping up on me, always looking at me and shit like that. Like, I need some shit to doing his own thing, which I wanted, you know. So this is something I did ask for, but it's like sometimes when you ask, like, because I wanted 2 different things. I wanted something to be outgoing, you know, sit there, be with me, but also be with itself. This cat is completely just to itself. Like, it does its own thing. My only job is to make sure it eat and clean a litter box. Like, that's the only thing. You dig what I'm saying? I don't even pet this cat. Like, this cat doesn't even want me petting it. I mean, I only had her for like a week or 2. Now, like a week, it's been like probably like a week and some change. Probably like a week or 2. It hasn't even been long, you know. I didn't record it me getting a cat because it was like it took me 3 tries to get the cat. Like, first time I applied for the cat, didn't get the cat. Second time, I go to some place and they say, oh yeah, we don't have cats here. Even though on the website said they have cats and dogs, they said, don't go there. Go to this website. No, they said look it up. Go to this place here. I look it up. I couldn't find it, so then I just went to a random one, and that's how I found Trixie. And even during the whole time, like, they saying, oh, where's the cat gonna be? Do your parents know you got the cat? And they asking all these questions. I didn't tell them the cat was gonna be in the van. Like, I did not tell them that. Like, I told them, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be in the house, and oh yeah, my parents, they know, blah blah blah. I'm just lying. Like, I'm just lying. They're like, oh yeah, the cat can be outside. In my head, I'm like, this cat's gonna be outside. Like, even though she isn't outside, you know, I told myself, I'm like, you know, Ernie, like, don't force the cat to do something it doesn't want to do. You know, and it's so funny, right? Me getting Trixie, I got her because she looked natural. Like, what I mean by that is, there was a whole bunch of cats, you know, they running around, they look happy, you know, and stuff like that, and she just looked scared. And I was like, first, and she's older too, which I wanted an older cat. I didn't want a young cat. So I was like, I'm like, the reason why I picked her because she just looked scared, like, and I was like, that's the natural response for someone that's inside of a cage, and humans are touching you. Like, you're going to be scared. You know, like, it'll be strange if I'm in a cage and I'm happy to be in a cage. I think that's a psychological problem in my mind. Like, even like, it's like, cause it reminds me of myself. Like, even like when I used to have jobs and stuff like that, like, it would be like, I'm not happy here. Why the fuck can I not leave? I want to leave this place. I don't want to be here. Like, every time I feel as though I'm in a cage, I'm not scared, but I'm not happy to be there. You dig what I'm saying? And when I see an animal not happy to be in a cage, and I'm like, okay, nah, this is a natural cat. Like, this is what the cat's actually supposed to act like. The cat, you're not supposed to be the animal in the zoo that's doing flips. The animal in the zoo should be like, man, why in the hell am I here? What happened? You know, like, so that's why I got her. And, you know, I try to, you know, here's the thing is, a cat inside of a van is kind of interesting. Like, everywhere, I'm always in a different spot. So she you know, she comes out, you know, and she's always looking around at night. She comes out at night. So being able to, you know, walk around and stuff like that, like, not walk around, but like see different things and stuff like that, I think that's probably pretty cool for her. Like, because imagine if she's inside of a house, you know, all she's seeing is just the house. That's all she's ever gonna see. But when you're inside of a van, you know, you're seeing different things. You're out in nature. You know, if she wanted to go outside, if she came on right now and looked at me and looked outside the window like she wanted to go outside, I would literally just open up the door and shit, we outside, fuck it, you know. But she probably just isn't comfortable yet, especially because she's 9 years old, so she's a little older. So she already had people before me, you know. So they probably act a certain way. She probably couldn't do certain things and stuff like that. So she's still used to that programming. So once she truly adjusts and know that she can be out whenever she wants, she can do whatever she wants. She want to go outside, fuck it, let's go outside. You know, If you want to eat different foods, or if you wanted a toy, shit, you gotta let me know, you know. But different programming, you know, wherever you go, you dig what I'm saying. But that's it on Trixie, you know. But that's really just been going on in life, you know. Getting to the money, you know, that's key. You know, you always got to be getting to the money, like every single day. You dig what I'm saying? You know, it's so crazy. I was at the park, some guy, he's jeweled up, black dude, tattoos and shit. He like, yo, man. He like, yeah, man, I'm asking for some money to eat. I'm like, no, dog. You know, and I told him, like, dog, like, I'm not gonna give you no money. You know, not doing that. But check this out, dog. You can go ask a bitch for some money. Go do that. I'm like, dog, you're a good looking guy. Go out, see if a chick will take care of you or something. A dude isn't. You know, so, I mean, you got some really nice guys out there, you know, that really donate some money to you. But majority of guys are going to look at you like, nigga, I'm not giving you no money. You know, go ask a chick. A chick is more sympathetic. You know, she may actually feel bad, nigga. I don't feel bad for no one, nigga. I don't care. You know, like, come on now, like, that's not me. I know I gave my times when I gave money to the homeless people and shit like that just because, but I don't do that. That ain't me. You dig what I'm saying? But that's it for today's video. You know, I want y'all to go out, stay focused, hit the gym every day. You dig what I'm saying? Hit the gym every single day. You know, go talk to a bitch. I need to talk to more bitches. Usually I just talk to one bitch a day. I need to up that number up. You dig what I'm saying? I got to talk to more. You know, so I got to get some work in. You know, got to make more money. You dig what I'm saying? Travel more, you know, get more information, read more. You know, I have been reading too. Actually, got this book. This is a book I'm reading right now. Philosophy of Money. And just give you a little quick jump before I end the video is, it doesn't matter if you're smart. I mean, if you grew up poor or rich, it's all about your effort and the fact that you want to change your financial situations. Like, are you actually being aware? Are you actually going out seeking knowledge? Like, you know, I remember I told my parents I'm like, you know, I got the wrong friends. I'm like, my friends saying let's go to the party. Why my friends not saying, yo, let's hit the library, let's get some knowledge? Like, nah, dog, fuck that shit. Let's get some money. You know, nah, let's not do that dumb shit. Let's do this. This shit's smarter. You know, like, you know, you have to, and it talks about, like, you have to be around the right people. If you're not around the right people, you're gonna be doing all the wrong things. You're gonna be getting the wrong information. One thing, right, was I told my family, let me see your bank account. How much money do you have? You know, because people, they always try to get me, because I like to talk about money. I like to talk about how we can get some business and how we could do some shit financially. I'm always on that. And I said, no, let me see your bank account. Oh, no, I don't show my bank account, this and that. I'm like, nah, let me see your bank account. Like, because I'm getting financial advice from you. So I have to know that you, okay, like, let me listen to you. You getting some money, or I shouldn't be listening to you because you don't know what you're doing with your own money. You know? And here the thing was, oh, why did you say that? Why did you do that? Because you have to know who you're listening to, right? In war, in attacking, a lot of people throw smoke bombs. A lot of people say, go over there. They tell you to go over there, or, you know, or look over there, but really they're over there. A lot of people be tricking people, you know, and a lot of people really, or some people just don't know what the hell they're talking about. They just go on what they remember or what they heard before. They know nothing about money. They don't know nothing about growing it, but they're going to try to give you some advice. Ask the people that you're getting advice from. Like, even me, if you used to walk up on me, like, I give advice on talking to chicks, walk up to me, say, yo, Ernie, let me see your phone. Like, not like that, but like, let me see how many bitches you got on your phone. Do you have any news on your phone? Like, can a bitch send you some money? Like, test me. You know, and that be the thing is, you got to test the people that you're around that you're getting this information from. Because some people, they just talking. Just talking. Fuck the talking. Proof. I need proof. You dig what I'm saying? Show me the proof. Show me that what you saying is legit. Like, oh shit, yeah, let me listen to this guy. You know, shit. The bitch really socking into his pocket. Like, damn, this bitch really he really getting money. You dig what I'm saying? Show me the proof. Show me the numbers. If you show me the numbers, I know everything that you're saying is real now. But if we playing this, oh yeah, I can't show you, or nah, money not that serious that me to be showing people, you ain't making enough money. Just say you're broke. If you're scared to show your bank account, then you're broke. You know, everyone was talking. It's easy to talk when you don't have to show proof. People talk all the time without showing any proof. Show me the proof. I want to see proof. Show me the proof. I'll believe you then. Don't tell me you can walk on water. Show me. I want to see it. Ain't nothing personal. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I can't be getting wrong information from people. A lot of people, they just want to say shit that just sounds good. You say you walk on water, fuck. I want to see. Show me right now. Let's go find a body of water right now. It ain't that deep. You know, if it's like playing basketball, like people be like, oh yeah, I can tell you how to dunk the basketball. Can you dunk? No. I'm not listening to you. I want to listen to the person that actually dunks the basketball and how they do it. You dig what I'm saying? Oh no, I don't have to dunk the ball to tell you how to dunk the ball. Yes, you do. You can't, if you don't know how to build a rocket, I ain't listening to you if I'm trying to build a rocket. I'm going to listen to the person that know how to build the rocket, because you're going to give me the wrong information because you don't know how to build a rocket. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, test your people. You know, it ain't nothing personal. You just testing their knowledge that they know what they're talking about. If people get offended, it's because they really don't know what they're talking about, and they really just talking. Fuck the talking, nigga. I need proof. Church on the move.